For centuries, explorers and scientists have searched deep into jungles, mountains, and oceans. But some wild mysteries refuse to be explained, even today. Deep in the vast, mysterious forests of North America, countless eyewitnesses have reported sightings of a towering, hairy creature said to walk upright like a human. Known to many as Bigfoot or Sasquatch, this elusive being has become one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of modern times. Witnesses describe it as standing between 7 to 10 feet tall, covered in dark brown or black hair, with enormous feet that leave behind massive footprints, some measuring over 24 inches long. Over the decades, hundreds of these footprints have been discovered across remote wilderness areas, often accompanied by strange howls, broken branches, and eerie nighttime encounters. Despite the abundance of reported evidence, no physical body or conclusive proof has ever been found, leaving scientists divided. Some believe Bigfoot could be a myth born from folklore and imagination, passed down through generations of Native American legends that spoke of wild men of the woods. Others argue it may represent a missing link between humans and apes, a surviving relic of an ancient species like Gigantopithecus, a giant ape thought to have gone extinct thousands of years ago. Whether Bigfoot is a product of myth, misidentification, or genuine mystery, it continues to capture the world's imagination and inspire new generations of explorers to search the dark forests for answers. In the cold, misty waters of Loch Ness, a deep freshwater lake in the Scottish Highlands, countless locals and travelers have reported sightings of a mysterious, long-necked creature rising from the depths. Known worldwide as the Loch Ness Monster, or affectionately as Nessie, this elusive being has become one of the most famous cryptids in history. Descriptions often depict a creature with a long, slender neck, a small head, and a large, humped body that glides silently through the water before vanishing beneath the surface. Reports of Nessie date back centuries, with some of the earliest accounts appearing in Scottish folklore, where ancient tales spoke of water kelpies or lake spirits haunting the lochs. The mystery deepened in the 20th century when photographs and sonar scans began to emerge, showing strange shapes and large moving objects beneath the water's surface. The most famous image, known as the surgeon's photograph from 1934, appeared to show the creature's head and neck rising from the loch, though it was later revealed to be a hoax. Still, modern sonar readings and underwater cameras have detected unexplained movements and massive shapes, fueling speculation that something truly large inhabits the lake. Scientists have proposed various explanations, from giant eels and sturgeon to misidentified logs or waves, but none have been proven beyond doubt. Whether Nessie is a surviving prehistoric reptile, a misunderstood natural phenomenon, or a legend kept alive by human fascination, the Loch Ness Monster remains one of the world's most enduring and captivating mysteries.
Deep in the frozen wilderness of Alaska, explorers stumbled upon a series of gigantic footprints embedded in the icy ground, each print far larger than that of any known animal. The discovery quickly captured worldwide attention, with some suggesting it could belong to an undiscovered creature, now dubbed the Yukon Monster. These massive tracks stretched for miles across the snow-covered tundra, leading into dense pine forests and disappearing near a frozen riverbank. Scientists and cryptozoologists alike debated whether the prints could belong to a prehistoric survivor, perhaps a remnant of the Ice Age that somehow endured the passage of time. Others believed it to be an elaborate hoax, carefully crafted to mislead or stir excitement. Yet, the perfect depth, stride, and frozen preservation of the prints made them difficult to dismiss. Even today, locals whisper tales of strange howls echoing through the icy valleys on winter nights, as if the Yukon monster still roams the Alaskan wild, leaving behind only its chilling tracks in the ice. Deep within the dense, mist-covered jungles of the Congo River Basin, local tribes tell stories of a mysterious creature known as Mukele Mumbembe, a name that means one who stops the flow of rivers. Described as an enormous, long-necked beast resembling a brontosaurus, it is said to inhabit the dark swamps and hidden lakes of Central Africa, places few outsiders have ever dared to explore. For generations, villagers have claimed to witness the creature surfacing from murky waters, its massive body creating waves strong enough to overturn canoes. Some describe its skin as grayish-brown and rough like an elephant's, with a long tail and small head perched on a snake-like neck. Over the years, countless explorers, missionaries, and scientists have ventured into the Congo's wild interior in search of proof, armed with cameras and sonar equipment. Yet despite all efforts, no one has ever captured clear evidence. No bones, no photographs, only stories, footprints, and fleeting glimpses in the fog. To the local people, Mukele Mumbembe is not a myth, but a living dinosaur, a surviving relic of an ancient age that still lurks in the untouched heart of Africa's deepest jungle.
Deep in the shadowy waters of the Amazon River, stories persist of a colossal creature, the giant serpent of the Amazon, said to reach lengths of nearly 100 feet, silently gliding beneath the surface. Generations of indigenous tribes tell of this enormous snake, known in local legends as the Yakumama, meaning Mother of the Waters. According to their accounts, it is so large that it can swallow a canoe whole and create whirlpools with a single flick of its tail. Fishermen whisper that they have seen the river swell and ripple without wind, as if something massive was moving below, while others claim entire boats vanished after venturing into its territory. Some explorers have even reported hearing deep, rumbling sounds from the water, a noise said to be the creature's warning call. Scientists who've studied the region suggest these sightings may be exaggerated encounters with massive anacondas or unknown aquatic species. Yet, for those who live along the Amazon's winding banks, the legend is real. A reminder that in the world's largest rainforest, nature still guards secrets as deep and dark as the river itself. Across the rural landscapes of Latin America, a chilling legend continues to haunt farmers and villagers alike. The terrifying creature known as the chupacabra, or goatsucker. The mystery began in the 1990s, when livestock across Puerto Rico, Mexico, and later the southern United States were found dead, their bodies unmarked except for 2 small puncture wounds on the neck, and every drop of blood mysteriously drained. Witnesses who claim to have seen the creature describe it as something out of a nightmare. A small reptilian beast with glowing red eyes, sharp fangs, and a row of spines running down its back. Others report a more canine version, a hairless, gray-skinned predator resembling a sickly dog or coyote. Despite extensive investigations, no one has captured one alive, and scientific explanations range from genetic mutations to misidentified animals suffering from disease. Yet the eerie consistency of the attacks and the strange absence of blood keep the legend alive. To some, the chupacabra is a monster born of folklore. To others, it is an alien experiment gone wrong, a nocturnal predator that still prowls the shadows, leaving behind only fear and lifeless victims. Mothman, a mysterious winged creature said to appear before tragedy strikes. Witnesses in the mid-1960s described seeing a tall, humanoid figure with enormous wings and glowing red eyes that seemed to pierce through the darkness. It was often sighted hovering near the old silver bridge or soaring silently over the treetops at night. Fear spread through the community as more and more people reported encounters, their descriptions eerily consistent. Then, on December 15, 1967, the Silver Bridge suddenly collapsed during rush hour, killing 46 people. After the disaster, the sightings abruptly stopped. Many began to wonder, was the Mothman a supernatural omen trying to warn the town of impending doom, or something far darker that somehow caused it? Over the decades, the legend has persisted, inspiring books, films, and endless debate among believers and skeptics. Some claim it's a cryptid. Others think it's an interdimensional being or even a government experiment gone wrong. Whatever its origin, the Mothman remains a haunting symbol of mystery and misfortune. The winged harbinger that appears in the shadows before disaster strikes. High in the icy wilderness of the Himalayas, where the air is thin and the mountains touch the clouds, legends tell of a towering creature known as the Yeti, or the abominable snowman. For centuries, Sherpa guides and Himalayan villagers have spoken of a massive, ape-like being that roams the snow-covered slopes, a white-furred giant that leaves behind enormous footprints in the freshly fallen snow. Climbers and explorers, from early mountaineers to modern adventurers, have reported strange sightings and unexplainable howls echoing through the frozen valleys. The footprints, often measuring more than a foot long, have been photographed and studied, yet no clear evidence of the creature itself has ever been found. Some scientists believe the Yeti could be an undiscovered species of great ape, while others dismiss it as misidentified tracks of bears distorted by melting snow. But for those who live in the shadow of Everest and its surrounding peaks, the Yeti is more than myth. It is the snow ghost, the silent ruler of the high mountains, forever watching from the blizzards and mist of the world's coldest frontiers. Beneath the surface of our world lies a realm shrouded in mystery, the domain of the underground beings, said to inhabit vast networks of caves and tunnels stretching deep into the earth. From the echoing caverns of Central America to the shadowy mine shafts of Eastern Europe, people have reported strange rhythmic sounds rising from the depths, metallic bangs, grumbling growls, and eerie, almost mechanical hums that defy explanation. Some scientists suggest these noises are caused by shifting rock plates or underground rivers, yet locals in many regions believe otherwise. According to ancient legends, civilizations of hidden beings, part human, part unknown, dwell beneath us, avoiding the surface world. In some stories, they are remnants of a prehistoric race that retreated underground to escape disaster. In others, they are alien visitors who built subterranean bases long before humanity walked the earth. Explorers who have dared to venture deep into certain cave systems claim to have heard whispers, seen flickering lights, or felt the sensation of being watched. Whether these are tricks of the mind or signs of life hidden below, no one truly knows. The Earth's crust hides countless miles of unexplored tunnels, a hidden world where the boundary between geology and legend blurs, and where something ancient may still be moving in the darkness. In the quiet countryside of Cornwall, England, an eerie legend took root in the 1970s. The tale of the Owlman, a terrifying creature described as half man, half owl. The first reports came from the small village of Mothman, where two young girls claimed to have seen a towering figure with enormous wings, glowing red eyes, and sharp talons perched near the old church. Their frightened screams echoed through the woods, marking the beginning of one of Britain's most chilling mysteries. Over the years, more witnesses came forward, describing the same winged humanoid soaring silently through the night sky or lurking among the trees, its eyes gleaming like burning coals. Despite several investigations, no photographs, bones, or physical evidence have ever been found. Only scattered accounts, drawings, and unsettling encounters. Some believe the Owlman is a cryptid, a creature of unknown origin similar to America's Mothman, while others think it may be a supernatural guardian tied to the ancient church grounds. Skeptics dismiss it as a local hoax or misidentified bird, but for those who've heard the unearthly screeches in the darkness, the fear is real. To this day, the woods of Mothman remain a place of whispers and warnings, where the Owlman is said to watch from the shadows, waiting for nightfall.
These mysteries remind us that our world still hides secrets. Maybe the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Subscribe for more unexplained mysteries.